we have Mr. Shrivastava, who present an award to Mr. James Blake.
I'd like to invite Dr. James Blake up to the podium, please. I'd like to present this as a motion. Whereas James Blake serves as the Director of Strategic Initiatives and Focus Programs for Lincoln Public Schools and was recently given the Outstanding Contributions by an Administrator Award by the Nebraska State Business Education Association, and whereas James Blake exhibits thoughtful and positive leadership in collaborating with school staff and community organizations to build and maintain unique educational opportunities for students, and whereas James Blake is committed to the success of students exploring their passions and future career opportunities through focus programs and business education, and whereas James Blake is valued, respected, and admired amongst his colleagues not only at Lincoln Public Schools but also across the state of Nebraska. Now therefore it be resolved that the Lincoln Board of Education does hereby congratulate Dr. James Blake for being honored with the Outstanding Contributions by an Administrator Award by the Nebraska State Business Education Association, signed by Lenny Boswell and Dr. Paul Gosman.
Well, having this be one of our newest focus programs, I'll try to keep this from being a presentation on Bay High, but I just want to say this is the team's award. So if my role was to hire the right people, have conversations with the right businesses and right people in LPS, that's really what I did and got out of the way. Over to my right, I'm going to make him wave at you, Brent Jarez, who you saw in the video. He nominated me for this even though he didn't have a building the first 11 weeks of his school year. So he's a teacher at Bay High, left his position at Bryan Community to come over and be a pioneer as we head into our second year. Just wanted to add, a big thanks to the students. You got to see some of them in the welcome video. There's quiet students, there's thought-provoking students, there's students who want to be loud, there's students who push the margins and push the envelope, but they do really want to give back. And I think this program is a good example of a public school listening to businesses and responding to that. So for you future marketing departments and videography departments and coders, they're coming for those positions. So we have some great energy out there. Felt like I had something else big to say, but I do want to, my family really surprised me tonight. So my lovely wife, Rachel, made it here, and my mother-in-law, Nancy, and her friend Ernie. So just appreciate their support as they've seen me work with these new programs, and I know I couldn't do it without them. So thank you.
Is there a second? Mr. Boswell?
I second the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Boswell. It's been moved and seconded to approve the motion to honor James Blake for outstanding contributions by an Administrator Award from the Nebraska State Business Education Association. Any other comments? Seeing none, Laura, would you please call the roll?
Mr. Boswell,
Yes.
Mr. Mayhew,
Yes.
Ms. Mumgard,
Yes.
Mr. Shrivastava,
Yes.
Ms. Beyer,
Yes.
Mrs. Danik.
Yes. Moving on,